Hello and welcome to another edition of UATV Channel 3 Sports. I'm your host, Chris Delgado. And first things first, let's just get going because we had so many good games this weekend for U of A Athletics. And first thing is on the gridiron because Utah came into town on senior night to face the Arizona Wildcats. And the Arizona Wildcats would look to snap a 3-game losing streak. And they would look in large part to that man right there, quarterback Anu Solomon, who would throw for 2 touchdowns, one of them right there to Samaji Grant. Now, the sophomore quarterback would also lead the team in rushing as well. In an emotional win for the Wildcats, the fans rushed the field to start off the night of celebration. The Wildcats head up north to Tempe this weekend to take on rival Arizona State. Kickoff is scheduled for 1:30 p.m. Now switching gears from the gridiron to the hardwood as the Arizona Wildcats got their first victory Friday night against Pacific, and last night looking to continue their home winning streak at 40 straight wins at home. They hosted Bradley. Bradley, the school from Illinois, came in a huge underdog, but no one told them that because they stuck with the Cats up through halftime. Now, second half, and it was a coming out party for freshman sensation Alonzo Trier, where he would shake and bake all night, dropping 22 points, 14 of them coming from the charity stripe. The Wildcats would turn a 6-point halftime lead into a 30-point blowout. The Wildcats host Boise State Thursday. Tip-off is set for 6:30 p.m. McKell Center. Now on to some U of A soccer as they had history last week hosting their first NCAA tournament match. All reporters, Arturo Robles and Stevie Katz, were there. They have the highlights and post-game reaction of the game.
The University of Arizona women's soccer team hosted their first NCAA tournament against the Northern Colorado Bears. Coming into the game, star player Gabby Stoyan was questionable due to her previous quad injury. The Wildcats knew that they had to play their best and hardest with home field advantage to keep their NCAA championship dream alive.
Host a game, and it was important to us to actually win that game and not just host it. So, it's a basketball thing to survive in advance, and we feel that way a little bit because we know our performance was a bit up and down at times.
Arizona played a physical game, having 2 players, Tucson native freshman defender Jessica Nelson scoring in the 39th minute, and senior defender Schaefer Skadston scored off of a penalty kick in the 74th minute. The University of Arizona women's soccer team hosted their very first NCAA tournament against the Northern Colorado Bears. The Wildcats came on top 2-0.
Excitement. In the very beginning, or middle, I guess, of the first half, there was a foul that was pretty close, and I thought it was going to be a PK, and I was getting ready to trot up there to take it, and unfortunately it wasn't. And so I just get really excited. Like, I know it's my opportunity. We practice those a lot, and I know I'm confident, and I know I can make that shot. So I was excited.
Friday night, the Wildcats beat the Bears by a score of 2-0, with goals by Schaefer Skadston and Jessica Nelson.
The Wildcats look forward to keeping their momentum versus Santa Clara in the second round of the NCAA tournament.
Although head coach Tony Amato feels the team had its ups and downs, he and the players are happy and ready to move on toward the next round this Thursday in Palo Alto, California. With reporter Stevie Katz for UATV Channel 3 Sports, I'm Arturo Robles.
Well, we're going to keep the ball rolling on UATV Channel 3 Sports after these messages. Thank you for watching.
Hi, it's David Hasselhoff, the Hoff. Get Hoff with UATV. Stay tuned. Don't change the dial.
And welcome back. To continue our coverage of the U of A athletics, we're going to switch it up and talk some U of A club sports. That's right, we got our preview of the U of A lacrosse. Our reporter Brian Danziger has the story.
The junior men's lacrosse player explains his favorite part of the team as well as what it takes to be successful.
My favorite part about being on the team is probably the chemistry that we have. It's the competitiveness and being on the lacrosse team, and like being with all your brothers during the games and after the games, and being able to hang out all the time. It really takes passion. I mean, we've been the last 2 years. I'm a junior on the team. We've been close to playoffs, and we've almost broke through. We got to have the team chemistry and passion.
The UA men's lacrosse team had 4 All-Americans last year. This year, they're looking for a team goal, which is an SLC championship.
Just trying to win every day, working hard, taking care of the little things, becoming a team. Along with those factors, along with working hard and making sure that we're, like I said, doing the little things is what's going to get us over the hump. I mean, it sounds cliche, but it's true. Yeah, no, it's a great honor. It's an individual award, but ultimately they're team awards. Our whole team has to play well for them to also get those awards. Ultimately, though, we want a SLC championship and ultimately a MCLA championship. So as much as the team awards are great, we'll continue to build on those, and our kids, we'll continue to have kids get some individual awards, but our focus, even with those kids who got the awards last year, is to get a team award, aka a SLC championship. Honestly, they're they have a lot of spirit, right? I've been coaching now for 12 years. There's a lot of good characters on this team, but they're in it for the right reasons. Working hard, buying into a team. Those characteristics are characteristics where, we can build off of. And it's fun. It's fun to coach. It's fun to compete. Obviously, game day is the reason why a lot of guys still coach, but also to be involved in these kids, day-to-day lives and hopefully helping them become better men.
From UATV Channel 3, I'm Brian Danziger.
Well, that wraps up my time with UATV Channel 3 Sports. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, UATV Channel 3, and check out our website, uatv.arizona.edu. For UATV Channel 3 Sports, I'm Chris Delgado.